PlayStation Online.
Hello.
You're on, dude.
Is it the top or the?
It's the top.
It's the top.
It's always the top, Andy.
It's not always the top.
It's always the top.
No, it's not always.
It's been 40 episodes, Andy. It's always been the top.
You're acting like the mic switches up when you come back. It's not the top every time.
Go back. Let's watch all the eps.
I think even before we got the new mics,
Maybe
yours was still the top.
Side. Like I've been talking it to the side. It may be the top, but it's the side for me.
What happened to your current drum set?
I'm gonna sell it so I can move to Texas. No, I barely play it.
Yeah,
I put it in our fucking living room. There was just not a.
Are you going to throw it on next door?
Steph bump into it and go,
No.
That's like the girl thing to do. Just act like something's in the way.
Yeah, when they want to, it's been here forever. You never bumped into it. It's against the wall.
She did go into it like super like it's not going to be that annoying. Blah blah blah. And then I could tell once like one of the first couple times I played it, she was like, I was wrong. I'm annoyed by this.
I made a mistake.
I was playing the game. I had the computer set up like on the TVs, but it took a lot of like cords going across the living room to not be in the way. But it was like a little elevation, but it was an easy step over. You know what I mean? But Julia,
just like an
easy step over. But Julia tripped over it, and in my mind, I was just like, I think I said it out loud. I was like, "Bitch, you saw that. You are trying to make a statement. This is in your way." So
and now it'll never leave her head, and she'll be like, "This is why I said all that."
Yeah,
because I had a similar thing with like,
hey, you better not do it again and trip, dude. Don't trip around her while it's happening again.
No, I won't. I can't. It wasn't that. The thing is, it wasn't like it was so clearly there.
Yeah.
In my mind, the trip didn't even look. She's not a good actress. That phony fucking
Wasn't
trip. She was like, I didn't see it. I was like, well, you might be the clumsiest motherfucker on the planet.
or she's the best actress.
Yeah.
She's in the bedroom like, all right, Jules, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa!
Yeah. Taking pratfall. Owie. No.
Yeah, sometimes if my own psychotic shit kicks in, I do put it out there like it's someone else's. I'm like, if you just, I think after that, I was like, just know if you did trip on accident, you are a crazy person. Now, maybe you did. Maybe I'm the crazy person
For thinking you tripped on purpose.
I regularly have moments where I'll be picking up a cup and I'll be like, my hands just stop working, and then I have to go clean up coffee or some shit like that. I sympathize with people that just fucking are clumsy as shit. Clumsy. Yeah. I used to do that when I waited tables because I'm not good at corners.
Yeah. How you broke your finger?
I was just broken my finger. Breaking my finger was just too locked into a conversation.
Yeah. What were you talking? You remember what you were talking about?
Dude, did I ever tell you this part?
They're talking about pussy.
I know they were. That's what I was in my head. Like, if you got Andy locked in, wrestling, conspiracies, or pussy,
or all three.
You get a trifecta.
I try not to get bricked up at work, so I avoid those. I avoid the trifecta.
You guys see the way the Kabbalah eliminated Mia Khalifa from Pornhub? No, okay.
She did call Hamas freedom fighters,
and she just off Pornhub now.
Yeah, she's just like, whoa, cancel culture. No,
dude, I think I figured out the Israel conflict in like 6 words. Okay. Palestine, good. Hamas, bad.
Yep.
Israel, bad. But this time they were wronged.
Okay.
That's the math.
Ballpark, yeah.
That's the math, dude.
Well, it's like...
Somebody sent me an anime clip that was basically the whole thing in Naruto. I meant to send it to you.
One of the listeners?
Yeah.
Madara?
Yeah, he sent me that.
Yeah, so we probably all saw the same thing.
The same scene. He was like, this is what I think about Israel-Palestine.
It kind of spot on.
Yeah.
It's just a cyclical cycle of revenge.
Yeah.
What?
Never ending, because no one's going to be like, fine, you get the last one.
But also some things I learned from listening to Joe Rogan, there's been times for Palestine to become a state, but because they're run by Hamas, a government bent on revenge.
Wait, when you say a state, what do you mean?
Like their own country.
Okay.
Yeah. But because Hamas is a organization bent on revenge, they just want to eliminate Israel. So they don't really care about making their own state. They just care about like
Getting that get back.
But then
Getting that get back.
Israel, a lot of times, from what I could tell, seems to like
be full of Jews.
That's
yeah.
a fact.
And I've been sitting with that for a while, just really figuring it out,
figuring out how it can.
Yeah, no, it seems like Israel kind of goes fucking overboard a lot of times.
The AC.
Yeah,
Dude, it also
pop it off.
Yeah,
because my favorite thing about one of the funniest things about the Israel.
But wait, also to the water. I'm sorry.
Wait, yeah,
Last thing I'm interrupt. This is remember the water pipe thing.
It's not gonna be, but it's okay.
Remember the thing where people were like, Israel's cutting Palestine's water. That
and electricity.
Yeah. Hamas was using those pipes to make bombs. And they put a video out themselves where it's them taking up the water pipes, making bomb missiles to shoot at
Wait,
Israel.
speaking of videos, have y'all seen the Israeli army videos of them just like dancing?
No.
Now, I don't know if they're real or not.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
y'all
are
know
you
I
talking
hate
about-
follow Sean King, and he's been so on a fuck Israel
You still
thing.
follow Sean King?
He gets me so fired up that I can't. It's like he's the thing I hate follow the most. You know what? He's making me the first when this all started. Maybe I talked about it on here already, but when this Israel thing started,
Yeah.
he like posted something where he was like, "Now I don't have obviously I'm not Palestinian. I don't have any Palestinian family, but I do have 10,000 Palestinian friends."
What?
And like that exact number.
I do have this friend who cuts his hair to look like a Palestinian. We all hang out together.
So here's what. That's why but 10,000 Palestinian friends is such a wild.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in Palestine has 10,000 Palestinian friends.
He knows the whole country.
He knows everyone in the
That's
country.
an elementary school lie.
Yeah. I am.
He knows every dude in Hamas. He's like, this is my friend Akbar.
That was like, dude, I remember this.
Akbar Muhammad. This is Akbar.
There was this kid in
Just 1,000 Akbar.
Then there's an Ahmed.
He's just like McLovin in fucking Superbad. He's like, Muhammad, it's the most common name in the world.
Yeah, it's the most common name in the world, dumbass.
Dude, that does sound like elementary school lies. Like, I remember when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, I remember this one kid, Chris, was telling me, he's like, yeah, my mom's pretty chill. My mom's pretty chill. Pretty much every inch of my wall is pictures of boobs. And I was like, are you fucking serious?
You've got the sickest mom.
Yeah.
Are they her boobs?
And I just remember being like, what, dude, you just get home from school, play video games, and you're just looking at boobs all over your wall?
Did you go to his house?
No.
No, you couldn't verify these claims.
No, he was lying a lot. He told me I remember we were big into yo-yos.
Yeah.
And he told me he had like a yo-yo guy who like customized them and modded them.
Yeah.
He's like, if you give me your yo-yo, I'll take it to my guy. I'll make it like gold plated. It's gonna look fucking great. And then I was like, that's exactly what I want. That's what I want.
Iced out yo-yo.
That's what I want for my yo-yo. So I gave it to him, and then like a little bit of the day went by. I was like, wait a minute, Chris is in a trailer.
Yeah.
He's fucking lying.
He grifted you.
He fucking, and I approached him. I was like, Chris, I'm gonna need my fucking yo-yo back.
Did he give it back?
Yeah, we got in a fight, but he gave me my yo-yo.
Dude, it's like it's like a guy hitting you with a let me ride your bike, dude. Let me ride down the street. Got yo-yo, let me ride your bike, dude.
Yeah, I almost got with one of those for an iPod Shuffle.
Yeah.
I went to the person's house. I don't like the dude was a wild bull. I went to his crib, but his girl was in my class. It was like my friend, and I think she went inside because I bet you he went inside and was like, I'll fight him before I give him back his shuffle. Mm-hmm. And then he eventually came out with the shuffle because she went in there. He was like, she was like, he still got your joint? I was like, yeah. All right. And then he came out with it. So I think she might have been like, he's nice. Fucking, I'm not giving you no pussy. That's my homie.
Yeah.
And then he
That's
was like,
homie.
And she was cool people.
That was the plot about that one. That was the whole plot of that one Spike Lee movie based in Chicago with Nick Cannon.
Do the right thing.
No.
She's all that.
No, I think it was
one in
he didn't
Chicago with Nick Cannon.
He did I think it was Spike Lee.
First off, Spike Lee would never make a movie in Chicago. Second off,
I thought he did do one in Chicago. Like
he'd never make a movie with Nick Cannon.
The Nick Cannon thing, that might be. I don't know if he's done one with Nick Cannon.
I just remember there was a movie in Chicago with Nick Cannon. It was like based off.
Start flying Jorge out.
Yeah.
We do need Jorge.
Right. Chirac.
He does drop in the Discord with information for us sometimes.
I know.
Though.
He does. He gets us behind the scenes.
You know what? I apologize. This is literally a movie called Chirac.
Yeah.
By Spike Lee.
Oh, the one you're talking with Nick Cannon?
Yeah.
Nick
Okay.
Cannon in
And
this?
it's based off, I think Nick Cannon's in it. It's
Nick
based
Cannon
off.
is
Is
Chirac.
this the one with Cocaine Lorraine? She also in this getting her cheeks clapped?
Yeah, probably. Dave Chappelle. Hello, my name's Dave Chappelle. It's a sad.
I don't see ourselves.
Oh, but a big plot point in the movie was there was a lot of violence going on in Chicago, and the women of
This movie's black as hell.
yeah,
It's a Spike Lee joint.
yeah, it is in
You ever see
fact.
top 5. That might be his least black movie.
What's that? Chris Rock?
Yeah,
Top 5, I mean, it is Chris Rock.
yeah.
He is still bigger and blacker. Can't ever forget it.
Oh, but the women,
Not anymore, dude. We're accustomed to his big and blackness.
I know. Everybody, yeah, he actually, that's crazy. They try to pigeonhole Chris Rock as like not that black.
Yeah, no.
But he used to be like one of the blackest niggas of all time. It just, I don't know. How to,
Oh, my bad. Dude, I bet they found out he started having sex with white ladies. They always do that.
Yeah. I mean, but you just start having sex with everybody once you get money.
Remember he had the best joke in Tambourine? Chris Rock.
Which was
It
it?
was like, my parents have been together for 20 years or 50 years, but me and my wife have been together. We were together for like 20, but like now, I think me and my wife were longer than me and my parents were together because of
Oh, like texting and shit.
because we're always connected. Like my dad would leave the house. Yeah, I can't do the rest of it. I don't remember it.
No, come on, let's do the whole. Let's just run the hour.
Yeah, but no.
just do your favorite 15 minutes of Tambourine.
You gotta get the teeth. You gotta get the hands.
Head nod.
The hit the premise twice. Duh, 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 duh. I see it.
Do you do that? Do you ever catch yourself doing that?
What, hitting the premise twice?
I do
only
that.
if I do it twice if I like go away from the premise
Yeah.
for like something to happen and then
Yeah.
come back just to keep everybody, remember what we were talking about.
Yeah, I catch myself doing that, repeating it just to kind of like emphasize
Yeah.
the point you're making or something.
I was so ready for you to just go into an Andy doing Chris Rock, and I was like getting excited about it, and then you did. And then I was like, oh, I thought I had an Andy Chris Rock coming my way.
I haven't
Dave
watched Chris
Chappelle and
Rock
John
in forever.
Cusack in the movie.
Hmm?
Oh, John. John, I loved you in 51st Dates. No, wait, what's one of his movies? No, I loved you in The Breakfast Club.
Room. Is he in that?
Yeah, he's the heartthrob. He's one of the boys in The Breakfast Club. He's one of those.
No, you're thinking of Say Anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're
right.
the Estevez is in
Yeah.
Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
and then whoever is like the
Emilio.
whoever is the bad boy who hooks up with the redhead.
I thought he was the bad boy.
No, Cusack. Yeah, you're thinking of Say Anything. That was same director.
John, I loved you in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine, underrated.
yeah.
What was the
Super funny
Yeah,
movie.
super funny.
Where he was like, if I was going to kill myself, what you say? I know exactly how I do it. Shotgun to the dick. I love that line.
That's the way to go.
It's such a way to kill yourself.
That's the way to fucking put it all to.
Just bleed out from a dick wound. Come on now.
That wouldn't be fun.
Dick wound bleed out.
Yeah.
What if it feels like the
You
same
don't die
release?
instantly from John Cusack. You must have gotten a little dizzy from all that time traveling. That's a crazy way to kill yourself.
Yeah.
'Cause that has to take a minute.
Yeah. Oh, my dick. They could probably like put it back on before you die.
Nah, not with a shotgun.
If
That
I-
thing is obliterated.
If I killed myself, I'd do it like Kurt Cobain, and I'd get my wife to kill me. Right? Right? That's how it fucking happened.
Don't let me- I've said it before. Suicide by a cop. I'm dying a hero.
That'd be pretty sick.
I'm
gonna be the cop.
gonna put a cop. I'm gonna put a cop in a life-threatening situation and die a hero.
Kill me. Kill me, pussy.
I'm gonna put him in a life-threatening situation and reach for my cell phone.
I'm gonna keep. So I'm just keep reaching for things. Where's my wallet? I'm gonna pull it out real fast.
Hey, officer, do you need any gum?
Oh, slow down there, son. Slow down there, Nate.
Just starts bubbling in him.
Nate, slow down, son.
You need to make a phone call.
You start doing that the week they reform the whole precinct. Sorry, they don't let us do that to you guys no more.
He starts transforming.
Oh man. Yeah, then I'm gonna want Sean King to say nice things about me and make $1 million again.
Oh yeah, get Sean King to make a bunch of money off your death and then not give it to your family.
Give 10% of it to my family and go do red carpet visits. Like,
Bitch.
yeah.
Is that what he did?
It's a sick way to get rich, though. Just chasing murders.
That's what he did. What was it? It was like the fucking 12-year-old.
Yeah, Tamir Rice. When Tamir Rice's mom was like, "Yo, you stopped giving a fuck the second it wasn't profitable." He kind of was just like, "Lady, hush," and everybody, she's crazy. She's emotional.
You know how bitch, the cop shot her kid.
Look at how light skinned I am. I'm damn near white. I'm convinced. Can we pull up Sean King? I'm convinced he's a white man.
Yeah.
Oh, you think?
He's yeah. But I guess listeners, I can guess.
You know who's convinced of it too is white parents.
This is a good reprise, dude. We haven't talked about Sean King in about like
what was the episode? Sean Kingberg.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's been almost 100 episodes exactly.
He gets my blood boiled every now and again.
Ooh, Sean King, you better watch your ass, dude. You better watch out, dude. I'm about to hit you like Sean Luther King.
It's crazy.
It's just so funny that he tries to look like a black dude, and then if people try to approach him on it, he's just kind of like,
He's like, I'm Puerto Rican. Come on, dude. What, mama way, wave away.
I love like dollars. I would give up a Sean King for $10 more on any day.
Yeah, he seems.
She actually gave a fuck.
He seems like he's got a Dolezal thing going on.
Nah, Dolezal's for real. She actually loves people.
Yeah, he.
Oh, I more meant just like
faking it.
I think he wants to be black.
Yeah.
Wait till he gets that melanation surgery he's been planning his whole life.
Just takes a vacation. It's like, I came back tan as hell, but he's black.
He gets his reverse Michael Jackson surgery.
To be fair to Sean Kingston, he does have a black peanut head shape, or he has a black head shape. You know, like white.
Are you sure you're not being fooled by the fade?
I don't know.
He does have it because he does get his hair shaped up and shit. But
I don't know. That looks like a compound sand right there.
His shape up.
That guy produces Anthony Cumia's show.
That looks like Gay Mike. It's Gay Mike with a damn fucking mustache.
Goatee,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, he has a mustache all the time.
That he's really mad about racism there. He's fucking pissed.
Yeah, with the Steve Harvey mustache.
Yeah.
Racism. Wait.
Oh, speaking of
police reform, Trayvon Mountain on the board. Give me one more.
Yeah, his whole thing is just getting people angry. I hate anybody who he types shit like "my God" and things like that. Like that shit makes
dear heavens.
Yeah.
He tweets like JR.
Yeah. My God, the cops broke him in half. Oh no, the police sent him to hell.
Ring the damn bell. Ring the damn bell. Call the damn ambulance. He can't breathe.
Oh God, he was going to college. Full ride. Oh my God.
He was going to Colorado this year. He was going to work for Dion.
Oh my God. He just straightened his life out.
Yo, speaking of football, how about them Lions?
Come on, dude.
How about them Lions?
Wait. Did they catch an L?
They caught an L, but they didn't catch a normal L. Yeah, hide the shame.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yo, they caught an unreasonable
Don't
L.
look it up, dude.
Who was it? Broncos?
It was the Ravens.
Come on, guys.
It was the Ravens.
You guys.
The Ravens are doing
They're
fine.
okay, but how?
Come on, really.
Yeah, no, that's how bad it was. At half.
No, it's not that bad, dude. It's sometimes, we're still fighting habits.
Yo, I need
Whoa.
They got that ass whooped. Can we keep pulling up on the screen?
When do you guys play the Ravens?
I don't know. But all I know is the Eagles
guys
are still tied for the best record in the NFL.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. You're not going to win the Super Bowl.
Well, losing like this, I don't think a team's lost like this ever and then won the Super Bowl the same year.
I don't know, dude. The Eagles lose a lot, dude.
They lost once.
They lost.
I mean, right now, this year, currently, they lost once.
What about last year?
They lost.
You guys lose twice as much as us.
We got Andy back. We lost you a little bit last week. You're all the way back in.
Look, man, just a momentary step back.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Next week? Is next week a bye week? Next week might be a bye week.
Yeah, what's your schedule?
I thought y'all. I know it's not for us. We play. Who do we play?
Yeah.
Oh, we play Washington. Washington. I think.
You're playing the Chargers.
We're playing the Raiders next week.
Oh, that'll be an easy win,
That
right?
is the break.
We'll see. We'll see after what just fucking happened.
Well, yeah, when you get shook up like this.
Yeah. Get your
Dude,
ass busted.
They're on
It's not
skates,
even-
dude.
look at-
They're on skates.
Look at the rest of the schedule, though. Like, that's
The Bears,
6 easy wins.
The Bears are going to get in your ass.
That's 6 easy wins.
Bears are going to get in your ass.
Yeah, right.
And then who's
You're gonna
next?
get-
Who, Trubisky?
The Saints. The Saints probably won't.
Bro, you're gonna get soft.
We're gonna beat
and then
the,
just
we're
get
gonna beat the
packed.
Raiders. We're gonna beat the Chargers because we have to. They stink. The Bears ass. Packers ass. Lions are the best in the division. This is 3 easy wins right here, dude. 3, 4, 5.
That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one.
6, dude.
I'm going to have to root for the
On
Lions.
New Year's Eve, dude. Dude, we're about to win like 7 or 8 games in a row. It's about to be
We'll
crazy,
see.
dude.
Pull up the
You would have said that about the Ravens too, though.
What do you mean?
I think you would have last week. You'd have been like, "We're going to get in the Ravens' ass."
No, I was willing. I was admittedly skeptical about the Ravens. That ain't shit.
That ain't shit. We got in that ass.
That's nothing, dude.
Yeah.
I think their offense
Again,
might have scored one. I don't know if their offense scored. I can't
Damn,
remember.
you guys ain't got nothing but tough games coming up.
The Commanders light work. Cowboys.
You guys got the
They weren't
hardest
light
schedule
work
right now.
before, though.
Yeah.
Didn't the Commanders beat you guys?
No,
No, they
no.
almost
Beat you
did.
guys.
They almost
gonna
did.
say-
Yeah.
We've literally played them and they weren't light work.
So
Yeah, but they should have been.
Damn, your schedule's so much fucking easier
you
than
guys'
ours.
schedule is so fucking tough.
Yeah, but that's how we're going to come through. Sorry
Although the
to
tail end-
Gabe Davis and all them. We're going to run through the Bills.
Yeah, right.
I think we're going to get in the Chiefs' ass because we 0-1 for last year.
That game's in Philly too.
So you know we're going to be hype as hell. Cowboys, Eagles. I gotta say us. Niners, gotta say us. Cowboys getting that ass again. Giants might be the worst team in NFL. Period.
Yeah.
Even though I think they did beat the Commanders. I think yesterday. Maybe.
Well,
They
that means
beat the Commanders?
is the second
I think so.
NFL.
I think they beat them the other day.
But Nate, there's another
Yeah.
thing that's happening. We need to talk about basketball season, dude.
Basketball season's right around the corner.
It's on Friday or Monday, dude.
I think it's Friday. I think it's because I think it's less than
The
a week.
27th. The 27th.
Yeah, that's Friday. Yeah. I can't wait, but I can't wait. I'm about to be a Spurs fan. Fuck all the dumb shit. Wemby looks amazing.
Can I say I was watching highlights? You know who else was looking good?
Who?
Yo, boy, dude.
Who?
Bitch
Ben.
Simmons.
Ben.
He's
I've seen
been
a couple.
looking
I've seen a
nice,
couple Ben highlights where, to be honest,
And he's taking shots.
yeah, I saw him hit. I saw him hit a couple shots.
Dude with the tattoo? I don't know if that was real. Someone apparently had there's a dude at practice or whatever with a Ben Simmons tattoo. It was fucking crazy. I'll look it up.
That's just like a fan.
Yeah. And he was so fucking hype. I was like, this isn't real.
To be honest, I don't want to see Ben be ass anymore. He's like, I'm done. I'm done with the Ben Philly saga. I don't want to see him fail. So good for that. Good for that man. I used to love Ben. I was a no Ben. That's the only reason. This is what I would say to people is the only reason we got so mad at Ben is because we loved Ben and then he hurt us.
Yeah.
You only get that mad at people you love.
You only get that mad at people you love.
Tobias Harris, I fuck with Tobias. I never loved Tobias. I really like Tobias,
Yeah.
but Tobias can't make me as mad as Ben. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. A tattoo has a Ben Simmons chest tat.
And he's had it for a while.
Yeah, because it's kind of faded.
He finally gets to wear his Ben Simmons tattoo proud, dude.
Oh,
He's like the Tenacious D, Rise of the Phoenix. You wear that tattoo proud. Simmons is coming up.
Yeah, I would love to see Ben make all defense or something this
Who
year.
do you think's who's your NBA champions? And like rational NBA champions. Don't be irrational with Sixers.
I think this is going
This is a process year.
I think this might be one of our last Embiid years, which is fine. Go somewhere, get a ring, big guy.
I don't think he leaves, dude.
The only reason I think he wouldn't leave is because I feel like Embiid is the type of dude who's like, I have a house in Philly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't feel like
I wanna
moving.
move. It's gonna cost me so much money to move.
Yeah, Philly's so much better than Cameroon.
What's the shit with what's his name? James Harden?
If
If they charge him like $400,000 if he misses a game or something?
Well, no, that's the like amount he could get or something. I
Throughout
forgot
the whole season.
I don't think it's thought that I could be more, but it's I forget because I did see I didn't look at what the article was.
I saw a screen a fucking headline.
Harden doesn't make does he make more than $1 million a game? If he makes more than $1 million a game, then they'll charge him $400. But
I don't know what his contract is, and that's his whole thing. Is like his contract isn't what he wants it. So I don't know what his contract is. I know he says there's no way he'd ever like as long as Daryl Morey works there, and they're not going to fire Daryl Morey to keep James Harden.
He said that in front of all those Chinese guys.
Yeah, and then he also came back and they've asked him, but since then it's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, no.
I was just trying to impress the Chinese. I'm sorry.
That'd be so funny.
I was just trying to look cool in front of all those Chinese.
I wasn't sure if y'all were going to kick me out the league. I was just trying to get my toes in case I needed to.
I'm preparing for my next future when I'm in the Chinese basketball.
But I'm not going to count out the Nuggets. Just they did it last year. Their team hasn't changed that much. So I can see them at least getting deep like that again.
Yeah.
I can't think of any West teams that I really could. I mean, if fucking Kawhi and Paul George like stay healthy, which has never happened.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But when Kawhi stays healthy, he wins rings.
Yeah.
Like
Warriors are nasty.
Warriors maybe could be nasty. Wemby was cooking them niggas though.
Because they're mass small.
Yeah, he was blocking threes.
Nobody's bigger than him, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. Have you ever watched any Wemby highlights? Maybe we can pull it up on the.
How do you spell his name?
It's Wembenyama. I couldn't even begin.
You want to look it up on the page?
I got you.
We could. He had like, I could also send the link to something. He had like a 2-minute highlight like thing that was it was like a minute and a half of him against the Warriors. He had he went 4 for 4. One of them was a 3. Hit a free, got an and 1. Had 2 blocks, a couple boards in like a minute and a half. He was doing everything.
Yeah. No, he's not going to last.
No, I got it. Here, look, I'll send.
He's not going to last.
I'll send if you open up the IG, I'll send a better drawing.
Oh, okay.
That's just short, sweet, to the point.
He's black Chet Holmgren.
He's what?
What'd you say?
OKC, Chet Holmgren.
Oh, the new dude, the Chet. Yeah, I haven't watched any of his shit.
They're like the same player.
I don't think he's fucking with Wemby. Didn't they play? Oh, they got it in already. I think Wemby outplayed him, but Wemby will also get the calls.
OKC's going to be better than San Antonio.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've kind of been growing. Like San Antonio is about to like officially be in their rebuild, but with their guy to build around now. Yeah, the OKC's had Shea for a while. Yeah, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a beast.
Yeah. Don't they have like Nurkic or Jurkic or Jerkic? You know.
I know who you mean. I don't know. I don't know who they got, to be honest.
Yeah. I think the Hornets will be nice too. They've been playing ball. The Sacramento Kangs. Never forget about them. Trailblazers, instant 12th seed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Instantly.
Oh, this is what I was going to say though. From the East, I could see the Bucks.
The Bucks.
I like a Dame. Everybody's saying they're too top heavy, but I think you put Giannis and Dame on a team together, and
you always defend someone who's top heavy.
Yeah.
What about the Heat? Do you think the Heat are nice? They always got it.
They always got it somehow.
Well, because
I think the NBA loves the finals being in Miami.
Jimmy's a winner though.
Yeah. So look the thing that like Andy, he's like 7'5". No one's like as big as him and moves like him in the NBA.
We're watching the San Antonio Spurs versus the Golden State Warrior highlights from
So like he's bringing up the ball. So here he's going to cook Clay. But Clay's kind of washed.
Clay's never been a defense guy.
Yeah, no. See, Clay has always been a defense guy.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, he has. That was like the thing. He's always been a 3-and-D guy. That's like if you were to play like 2K to give you archetypes, his would be 3-and-D. He could shoot threes.
Top shooter.
No, he could play D. That was like his thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think so either when I wasn't like really watching the Warriors at they started their thing, and I said that and somebody was like, "You don't know Clay if you're saying that." And then I started watching them, and then I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, dude, I don't know shit about Clay. No.
That's how I was, because he doesn't nothing. That's not what they talk about with him, you know. But he's got the free throw. He's going to get a crazy block just because he's so fucking tall, and fast. Yeah. No one gets that kind of block. And then he's like, "We want to try it?" I'll wait. You can try to foul me.
He like barely jumped for the dunk.
Yeah, he literally has to lift his arms up.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah. This is the guy that they're hyping up as like the next Bron, Mike, Kobe.
Like, dude, he's too big. He's gonna get hurt.
He might get hurt.
But are you more prone to getting hurt when you're that fucking big?
Yeah. He's big and
wait, is that because of your body, or are they trying to come at you more?
Probably your body, your weight. You're coming down with more weight.
People are coming at you a little bit harder too.
Well, especially if you're like a top. I feel like if you're a top guy on someone's team, you're gonna have more people defending you, or they're gonna be paying attention to you more or something.
Yeah, but the NBA is also rigged, so the refs are going to be like, eventually going to be like, you can't play Wemby that hard. Yeah. He's our guy, so he's going to get like foul calls that other people won't get.
Where's he from?
France. Yeah, Tony Parker loves him.
You gotta turn the volume up.
Sorry, fuck him.
Frieza.
Thank you. I was like, it's broken. You got almost everything working today, and it broke.
Everything was so close.
Goddamn. Dude, that was good sports talk.
I was gonna say I didn't want to interrupt sports talk. We got another cat.
UFC?
We got another cat this weekend.
What?
Yeah. Diesel's rambunctious. Yeah. Diesel needed his razor, dude.
Yeah.
He needed his fucking razor.
Is that what you named the other one?
Wouldn't you pick him up?
Well, she already had a name, Sophia. Like, do you remember Diesel's original name was like Sweetheart? And we're like, that's not his name. Yeah, but this cat's name is Sophia.
You're keeping it?
It's Razor. Yeah. Bro. So
it's Razor?
Well, because Diesel and Razor. So it's like
Scott Hall, Kevin Nash.
Her government name Sophia, but it's Razor.
But it's Razor, okay.
But dude, fucking Steph can't help herself. We're at the fucking vet.
Yeah.
And we're picking up that cat, and there's just like big boy, he's adorable, and
a big fat cat?
He's like thick. He's not like a fucking chonky.
Got an ass.
You would call him chonky, but he's a big boy.
He went from slim to thick.
Yes, dude. Yes. Got me. No, he's this big boy, and they're trying to like just as we're getting the cat, they're trying to like throw in that cat, and they're like, yeah.
They tried to get you a bundle offer?
Yeah, they tried to, and they're like, we're like, what's this about? And they're like describing him. He's like, yeah, he's like, you know, he's great, he's real nice, he's 10 years old, and he's really that. I'm like, no. Hey, yo, I look over.
They're about to kill this.
And I was like, I look at Steph, I go, hey, we can't do it. And I can see her in her eyes. She's like,
he's dead if we don't.
Yeah.
Come on. And I'm like,
guys look at him, and then he cough, and his eyes got really good.
She's like, look at him. He has to have something wrong with him. We have to bring him home. But I'm just like, no, because the lady's like pressuring us hard. You know what I mean? And like I could see Steph, she's doing like a pouty face, like, okay, I guess this is the right. And I'm like, you can't help yourself. The second they tell you that there's a cat that's like got something, you know, I guess 10 years isn't like fucking 3 legs and a crooked spine, but
yeah,
it was just making me laugh.
It could be.
Yeah. Oh, and
for all you know,
you guys didn't even really know how old Slim was.
Yeah. For real, he could have been 19.
It's crazy how old or young a cat looks without a nose.
But yeah, that's like been my only stipulations with the cats. I was like, we gotta get like 1-year-old cats. We can't do an old fucking cat. And yeah, I got I got a little bit fucked up by the cat.
How's the Outsiders doing?
What?
How are the Outsiders doing?
They haven't met yet. So we got her yesterday.
Outsiders.
Diesel and Razor. Okay.
That was their team name when they went to WCW.
Yeah. Hopefully we just don't get a third and it's a Chris Benoit cat.
Yeah. No, dude. You got the NWO, dude. That's Hogan.
I thought Benoit was in the Outsiders.
No. I don't know.
Just have a murder-suicide cat.
I just remember it was the Outsiders, then Hogan turned Hollywood and became the NWO.
I could have sworn Benoit was in the outside. Wasn't there a group where it was like them, Benoit, and Eddie Guerrero?
It was Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko and Perry Saturn. They came into WWE together as a group. I don't know if it was called Outsiders or like, I think it might have been like the Outsiders or something like that. But they did come from WCW together.
All right, never mind. I'm dumb.
You're not dumb, dude.
Thanks, buddy.
I've been studying wrestling for a while.
But yeah, this cat was apparently originally in like a hoarder situation. So it's like super. It's just grown up with like 100 other cats.
Yeah,
and one fat lady.
Yeah.
And all the dead cats they could eat under the couches.
Yeah.
And it was like super skittish, and they're trying to get the cat like in the cage to like so we could take it home.
Yeah.
And it's just running around, and I'm standing there looking at like they can't get it. And I'm like, you really can't get a fucking cat? You can't get a fucking cat? And the cat like jumps on the counter, and then I go to grab it, and I'm just like, dude, I just got it. And the cat fucking spazzes, like claws me, and then just starts fucking just running all over the thing. He's just a little fucking squeamish. He fucked me up. That wasn't interesting. I'm sorry.
Sounds like fucking you got a bad cat.
Would y'all, if you had a bad cat, would y'all just like get rid of it, or would you try to?
Let me put it down.
If he would,
let me take it down for the 1, 2, 3, brother.
It's not. He doesn't even think it's a bad cat. He just wants to put a cat down. He's like, I need new things to squish. No, if he doesn't, we're talking about if he doesn't vibe with Diesel, we might not. Yeah. But I think she'll be fine. I mean, because she apparently was like good with other fucking cats.
The other day, me and Jabir were driving to my grandma's house, and I saw a dead deer on the side of the road. I was like, man, I would love to pull over and just kick the shit out of the dead deer.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I want to see what happens.
You know,
nothing.
Sometimes I feel bad because like my stories might be boring, but then I also realize you're not revealing you're a serial killer. At least
you wanted to kick a dead deer.
It's dead already. I should be able to kick the shit out of it.
But why? All right. Well, but you just want to feel the feeling of.
I should be able to.
I mean, I don't think it's a crime. You probably could have, but people would have been.
No, it's not a crime.
But people would have. It definitely would have drew attention.
It's not like a crime, but if a cop saw you do it, he'd talk to you.
It's totally. Yeah. I think it's a crime. I think, but
like if you pull over, and are you allowed to pick up roadkill?
I think some people do.
Yeah, I think you can just, and then you just have venison.
Yeah, you can just pick up roadkill.
You don't want street venison. Not after a while.
You'd have to like be able to. You have to like see it get hit. You're like, don't worry about it. I got it.
As it's falling, you have to catch it.
You gotta pull up your fucking lift. You're like, all right,
let's throw it in the back of the F-150.
Yeah,
why do you want to kick a deer?
Yeah, we got to get to the bottom of that.
Just kick a dead deer?
Yeah, you've never wanted, dude.
Never wanted to kick things that are already dead.
You never wanted to see what happened,
dude. I know what'll happen.
What'll happen?
Its head will move a little. Just. What do you mean? You can't put two and two together?
Yeah,
dude. This particular deer did not have a head.
I wouldn't have wanted to go nowhere near that thing.
You just want to kick its necks? You're gonna get your Skechers. Your Skechers 130.
You want to have dead deer. Fucking hair all on your new Skechers.
I wanted to see.
Yeah, you're all blacks. You're gonna ruin your all blacks.
He didn't even wear the all blacks
today.
Yeah, I was listening to last week's pod looking for clips, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna get to see the all blacks."
Didn't even bust them out.
They're in the house.
That's crazy. You didn't even fucking.
Crazy you brought up the tans. No one was looking forward to the tans.
Are these Skechers?
Yeah.
Damn, you just touching them at the bottom like that.
They're extra. Sorry, they're extra.
Yeah, they might have deer on them.
Yeah, for all you know, that story was I kicked a deer. I just can't say it
because you know LeMaire. You know
he was there, and I said, "Yo, I really want to kick that deer," and he was like, "Why?" He asked me the same thing you guys, and I was like, "Because like, don't you want to see what happens?" And he was like, "Yeah."
We can't.
Well, all right, what do you think could happen? Like what mystery?
When he gets famous, we can't leave him. Because he'll just have yes men around him being like, yeah, LeMaire, you should kick that deer.
What if I kick a hole through it? That'd be cool.
You want to?
No, it won't. Then you're going to get in your car with. You're going to have to leave a shoe or put that in your car. Put deer blood.
Have you been reading One Punch Man?
I got deer kicking shoes in my car, Nate.
He kicked the deer already. No, you can hear in his voice, he's kicked the deer already.
That's how you know Eddie put a hole in it.
Yeah, he's done all these things. No, he definitely subscribes to the rule of he's like. Ask for forgiveness later. Like, do it now. Ask for forgiveness later.
I have not kicked the deer yet, but I wish I did. No, I haven't.
Wait. Can we back up? What was this setting? Where'd you come across a dead deer?
Me and Jabir were on the road. I was driving past him.
And you stopped?
No, we were just driving, and I just saw it, and I was like, I would really like to kick that thing.
and you're really hung up. You're not sure what'll happen.
And this is the craziest part, not being sure. I can see
His head will kind of go up a little.
No,
yeah.
It's already dead. What if like hurting him? Nobody's gonna eat it. They're just gonna throw it in the trash, like another man's trash, dude.
I think it's gonna be a hot dog in no time. I think they're wasting roadkill. That's going in dogs.
Dude, that shit's turned into a glizzy.
Yeah.
If you kick it, they're not able to glizz it up.
Yeah, you can glizz up roadkill as long as no one's kicked a hole in its chest.
As long as there's not a big ass on it from your shoe print.
Damn, man. If you ever do kill somebody, they're going to be like, well, there are any signs that we're going to have to lie.
I'm not gonna kill anybody.
We're going to have to be like, no,
If
never.
LeMaire, yeah. Dude, unwink.
I didn't see the wink.
There we go. You got to take that wink back.
We're goofing, guys. We're having good, clean fun.
It's a little GCF.
Wait, what? GCF?
Good, clean fun.
Oh. I had my joke. It didn't line up with it. It didn't make sense. Why didn't you know my joke? I was thinking. Thought you guys were going to say new boot goofing.
New boot goofing.
That's the other thing.
You could be new boot, but you didn't bring the. Oh wait, are those new Skechers?
Yeah, extra wide.
How hyped were you in the Skechers?
I was pretty hyped.
What's your thing with?
I was super high when I walked in because we were talking about it, and I was like, you know what?
Did you just come across the Skechers?
No, they had an outlet near. I was at Soul Joel's this weekend. They had an outlet near there, and I was like, all right, fucking go check out the outlet. I'll fucking go to, and I saw a Skechers store. I was like, we were just talking about these. Maybe I should fucking
Wait. How close is the outlet?
like 15-10 minutes.
So you like looked up a Skechers outlet?
No, it's like when you're driving to Soul Joel's, you drive past the outlet.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're like just another boring old. Is that a Skechers store?
There is. You do see the Skechers going by when you're driving by, and I was like,
That was the first thing to call your eye.
Yeah.
I was like,
because when I was driving there the first day, I was like, all right, I got it. And then the second day, I was like, yeah, I'm going to the Skechers store. Yeah, like I'm sure these guys, these things are comfortable, dude. And I went to ask the guy. I was like, dude, do you have the Skechers Unos? He was like, oh yeah, I know exactly the ones you're talking about because they're popular.
Is the guy?
yeah, that's his lie he tells every day. And he goes home and he can't look himself in the mirror because he's like, I tell people every day that the Skechers Unos are popular, even though Google can't even find them when you search them.
Dude, yeah. I gave up.
You come to find out Skechers is just hitting autistic people with targeted ads.
Yeah, I guarantee you, like, he doesn't wear Skechers off the clock.
Yeah, you guys are laughing right now, but wait till my arches come back. They're so supported right now.
His posture has been amazing today.
What kind of questions did you ask?
You know what? This is the perfect. Usually I have to wear a size 13 because my feet's so wide, but I got a 12 on, and I might even need an 11 and a half.
No chance.
Come on, brothers.
You're gonna back it up at a size and a half?
Come on, man. I've never worn shoes that fit me. So
Wiggle that big toe. Let me see you wiggle that big toe.
That's pretty much up there.
Yeah.
Though.
He only got.
You could maybe pull away 11 and a half. These are 12.
Yeah.
You could maybe get 11 and a half.
Yeah.
Damn, she was flopping around in some narrows.
I think
My whole life, dude.
I think you should go the other direction and get 15s.
Extra wide.
Astro Boy boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you should do when you get some money.
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy boots exclusively.
The red ones?
Yeah, they got yellow ones now too.
I'm getting Sonic shoes.
Like actual Sonic shoes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
They're not bad. Those kind of look like Vans.
Just the red pointies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Get you some speed.
Why haven't the cats met yet?
Cut.
Stop talking about my deer. That's so.
I don't think we asked that. I was like,
You gotta assimilate a cat to the apartment.
What if you throw them in and close the door and let them figure it out?
that's pretty much what I would do.
Nah, because then that turns into fucking hell for us. Because like our friends at the gym have two cats that fucking hate each other, so they have to stay on each side of the fucking house. We just have an apartment.
And they kick. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, no, you gotta any cat. You gotta bring them in. Usually put them in like one room and get used to that for like a day or two, and then you let them into the rest of the apartment. but we have another. You have to like segue them into each other.
So what's your plan?
I don't know. She said she was getting some sort of like baby door or something for like the fucking to like separate it so the cats can meet and kind of just talk it out with the glass in between them or something.
So they can't hurt each other, but they can be like.
But I gotta see how big this fucking door is, because I was like, if Diesel's like, who's this bitch? He can just jump over it.
Yeah,
that dude can jump.
Damn, just goes over there, fucks up Razor. Well, y'all are supposed to be boys. You're a whole team.
I think Diesel and Razor are gonna be buds.
Yeah.
Razor's pretty chill.
They're going to be spiking Rey Mysterio into the side of a truck in no time. It's a wrestling thing.
Yeah. The lawn dart.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's going to fucking lawn dart Rey Mysterio right into that.
It's wrestling.
Right. It's wrestling.
What's going on in that world?
What is going on?
Y'all haven't really brought it up. Like y'all haven't, since Bray Wyatt died, you guys have kind of almost like your love for the game died with him.
I'm about to start a wrestling podcast.
So you're keeping all your stuff close to the chest.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, it's for real though. With
who's your first guest? Plug it.
Guy.
The guy on it, his name's Cassidy Haynes. He runs bodyslam.net.
Is that the dude we met?
Yeah.
You're starting with him?
Yeah, he says, the podcast is called Potty Slam because it's on bodyslam.net.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good pod.
Yeah, and then we also have...
Because I'll say this, Body Slams... A lot of those fucking wrestling blogs.
Yeah.
It's literally them just reposting what the company's posted on Twitter.
Yeah.
But like Body Slam actually writes real articles.
Bro, we got sources.
Yeah.
And also adult film star Jordan Max.
Do I know him?
It's a lady.
Oh, okay, then I don't. I thought it might have been the one that took you on the dates.
No.
What?
We talked about this.
No.
Wait.
We talked about this like about a year ago, probably. It was like right after Skechers.
Can we talk about it again?
I don't remember.
A dude took you on dates?
He didn't really take you on dates. He's a cool bull, actually. We met him at Skechers.
Oh, Max.
Oh,
Max.
that dude at Skechers.
Yeah. Max.
No, yeah. No.
Max. I thought his name was Max, but then Max is one of them names when someone's name is Max. I'm like, their name's not Max.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it feels like the name you give somebody where you can't remember their name.
Bad guy in a Disney movie?
yeah. Or a child.
You about to, son.
You about to spike the punch?
Yeah. Yuck. Oh, man. I didn't really do anything last week.
Did you guys
I drove. What were we going to say?
Oh, you drove.
It drove from here to Philly, basically. I started to hit you, but I knew you were a Soul Joe.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, LeMaire's not even in Philly. But I did a show that was in Jersey, but outside of Philly, Jersey, where I thought I was doing a show. And I drove from here all the way down to basically Philly, got there. There was no show at the venue. And it was like through a company that I was like, it will be a show here.
Yeah.
And then there wasn't. And then I started like, I'm pissed messaging people. Yeah. And then before I got anything back from them, I went back to the group chat and I saw where I missed that they did tell us that the show was canceled. But it was like that. Then other messages came through that made me think that it was still going on. And so I just get all the way down there and then I'm like, my bad, I'm retarded.
Do you remember
Helium, dude? We were partying at Helium.
I just was so mad. I was mad at the tolls I spent to make no money and the gas I spent.
Yeah,
it's just all.
You got to drive that new whip though.
Yeah, and it was a nice. The whip is good on gas.
You got to open her up.
I opened her up when I went to DC.
Yeah,
that was the one. But
how many miles do you have on get a full? What am I trying to ask? How many miles is a full tank?
The thing says I've gotten both times. I've only gotten gas twice since I've gotten it. Both times I got to like about 500. No, I've gotten gas like 3 times since I got it. Both times it's been about 500 miles though.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
Crazy.
So sick.
Yeah, pretty sick. Like I went to DC and back, and I got gas within like the last 20 miles before I got here, and I didn't need to get it yet.
Yeah,
I just the thing said I had like 50 miles left, but I was like, just in case, let me hit a resty. Yeah, in case I run into some of this traffic.
Just staying up.
Yeah,
I always, especially if I'm going towards like in or around the Philly area, I always get, no matter what, I get gas on the way there because there was so many times like doing mics and shit. And actually I remember one time leaving Ian and Roya's wedding because that shit was like right outside Philly. Leaving that, me and Steph almost fucking ended it because we were like we finally got to this gas station with like 3 miles of gas left and we were so fucking just spazzing and freaking out, and to like where you're getting in
Why are you laughing?
3 miles of gas, dude. You're like, we're getting a divorce. 3 miles of
He
gas.
put it that way, and it is hilarious.
well, no, because
we can't handle this. We'll never
If we get stuck on the side of the road, it's over.
well, no, what it was is like
We can't even use AAA.
You said we didn't need it. The car's too new.
no, everything was fine. Then we hit 3 miles of gas. And we're like, I'm leaving you. No, because
Whose fault was it that y'all got that low? If you're being honest.
it wasn't like
Yeah. That sounds like a man whose fault it was.
no, it wasn't like anyone's fault. It was just leaving.
Bad planning.
Well, wait, how would it be?
It was bad planning.
But that's the thing. It wasn't like anyone's fault.
No one decided to get gas on
No,
the
no,
way.
It's just when we were-
Who drove the car before you guys went to the wedding last?
Who got y'all there?
Andy drove to the wedding. But
Definitely.
I drove to the wedding.
before the wedding.
Oh.
Who drove it the day?
I don't know.
You gotta know, dude. You got a great memory.
Your memory's foolproof. You're like a hard drive. You can access that data whenever.
Yeah, dude. You never lose a memory like that.
No, I don't know. It's like I don't even know if it's anyone's fault in that instance. Because like at any point someone can go, oh, we should fucking pick up gas. But my problem was
It sounds like it's Andy's fault.
I don't know how it would be my fault though.
You didn't get gas.
But not getting gas doesn't necessarily mean it's my fault.
Well,
Yes, it does.
If we both use
I do think whoever drove the car down there, because you got your eyes on the gas tank.
okay, so here I don't even agree with that, but to that point, neither of us were thinking on the fact that in that area,
Yeah.
it's one of those areas that once like 8 p.m. hits, there's fucking nothing because my brain doesn't work.
You ain't that far from a Wawa.
Bro. If we were near a Wawa, we could have got fucking gas at it.
I feel you.
That was the fucking point. As we were leaving, I was like, I GPS'd a Wawa. This is what happened. I GPS'd a Wawa. We got to it, didn't have gas.
It was
like,
one of them gasless
yeah,
Wawas.
didn't
Okay,
have
that'll
gas.
fuck you up.
And then I GPS'd.
They
to,
should
like,
say gasless.
And then I GPS'd to another thing, and that was the
Gotta
point.
tweet at Wawa.
That was the point. We GPS'd to like 3 or 4 different gas stations. They all said they were open. They were all closed.
Dude, I bet you're about 3 miles away from a Wawa. You would have had to end it all to get to a.
You would have had them separated to get to the Wawa.
No, the problem was
Can you
was
imagine only having 3 miles and seeing a Wawa on the distance?
Oh,
My wife's gonna leave me.
just throwing that bitch in neutral and hoping it fucking coast. You floor it and it just hope it coast. You're hitting red lights.
Oh, we're going down the hill. Oh god.
you gotta be careful. The electrics don't coast.
They coast.
No, they don't coast.
Mine's just a hybrid. It's not an electric
Okay,
drawing.
you'll still
Mine's
do it.
mostly gas. Yeah, coasting is like
It's a hybrid.
coasting's my move actually. Coasting charges the battery, so I'm downhill. I come off the gas, let that battery get some juice.
No, but if it's like a battery
You got
power,
all the tricks now, dude.
They got to put some miles on that shit already.
You sound like the guy who was my Uber driver who had. He was like, "Is he so nice?"
Yo, it feels nicer than the price of the car is.
Dude, you fucking got to steal.
No, I mean I got to steal, but like
Wait,
it's
what
still
feels
a Honda Accord. You know what I mean? No one's ever been like, I'm balling. I got that new Accord. It's a Honda Accord.
You're
yo,
bald.
I'm at a point in my life. If your car is within the past 2 years,
Yeah, no,
you're
real
balling.
shit, real shit.
I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
Yeah,
We like
Big
that-
shit stop popping, little shit stopping, dude.
yeah. I love I ain't even gonna hold you. I love this
Dude,
Accord.
it's a great car,
I'm an
dude.
Accord guy now.
Yeah, that's a nice schwip.
It's gonna piss me off in a few years when something electric goes. I already see it.
Yeah,
Something's going. The seats are gonna fuck up, or like.
one of the fucking rotors or motors.
Here's the thing. That's already pisses me off. I was using a bird shit on the window. I tried to wipe it off with a thing, and I've realized that the liquid comes from inside the wiper. It's not like a shoot up thing.
That's annoying.
So I already know the wipers are going to be not wiper.
Oh, that's an annoying fancy thing.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, George was like, that's so cool. I was like, fuck.
These are $60 wipers, and I gotta go get them installed.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to just do them myself.
Dude, you know the dude at the dealership when he's feeling down, he's in the bathroom like, still got him to get the fucking wipers.
Still got those dumbass.
Whatever, dude. You shaved off $20,000. You got the wipers, you fucking pussy.
You got $150 wipers now.
It's gonna be so expensive every time you need new ones. Because that's like a.
If I was a petty dealer, that would like be the thing I'd shower to. Like he got in my ass, but he doesn't know about the wipers.
He doesn't know about the wipers.
That would be a nice little motherfucker.
I haven't looked it up. I'm hoping maybe it's just some sort of like thing inside. I know.
Whatever you're about to say, it won't be. It won't be that. 'Cause, 10 out of 10 times, it's never that. Yeah, whenever you go, hopefully it's a thing where it's cheaper. It's never that.
Never that.
I'm about to look it up. See it, dude?
Yeah.
Like the Honda Accord has the most advanced windshield wipers.
Like out of anything. Yeah. More than a jet. Do jets have window wipers? I don't know.
I was trying to see if it was the first
Do you
thing
need
that
them when
came
you're
up.
going that fast?
Jets?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, you get fucking bugs.
Or birds.
And birds, yeah. Excuse me. 2023 Honda Accord window wipers.
They don't look crazy.
All right, that's not bad, dude.
That's still is that I can't
Is that
think
the
of-
special one though? It's probably just a standard
it's under-
windshield wiper.
Well, it can't because I mean they can't not. Maybe they squirt through still. Maybe that's like a new thing. This doesn't look that bad.
I don't even know what to like search to like find it.
Just type in.
Oh, I don't like that.
Dude, I was thinking squirt windshield
Just type
washer too.
Just type squirt
Yeah, Honda.
into Nate's regular Google. Yeah. Yeah.
Sport.
That might actually be. It is.
Nah,
Wiper
dude.
blades.
9th gen squirts out wiper fluids himself, similar to Mercedes. It's just a new thing Honda started doing with the 11 gens.
Wait.
All right.
All right, so it looks like it's no different.
Yeah, you
Oh,
dude.
So is it?
oh, that's
Did
relief.
you get lucky?
I think I actually hit the 1 out of 10 times.
Wow.
Hey, this is your luckiest day. You were
You just
very-
realigned the statistics.
You're skeptical about the PS3.
Yeah,
We could play All-Star Battle Royale.
we could play All-Star Battle Royale.
You're skeptical about the
You
PS3,
can play
dude?
All-Star
Fucking-
Battle Royale.
Damn, dude. It's about to be a good day.
We have a couple minutes left. Did you guys watch Fall of the House of Usher?
No,
No.
what's that about?
It's
It's Usher. When he got herpes, remember that?
yeah.
Oh,
He gives a bunch of women herpes. In
it's
his
about
house.
when you said Ursher, I didn't even know he had.
No,
a,
it's not about.
it's-
Usher.
That's not about Usher.
Not about Usher at all.
Oh,
Usher.
It's some new. It's some new Netflix.
It is about Lil Jon, though.
What?
You know how I do. Yeah, okay.
That was the joke.
yeah. I got it.
It was no, it's a show on Netflix and it's based off Edgar Allan Poe shit, and it's based off an old book. And then in the one episode they do the Telltale Heart. You remember that one? It was like
I'm not very well read.
There's a Telltale Heart.
I've been trying.
It's okay.
I could
Simpsons
concur.
did it, so I remember it from the Simpsons. But
Indubitably, Nate. I'm not well read either.
but it was I forget the specifics of the story, but the main character like killed someone and then they constantly hear like the beating of the heart in their house and they can't find it and it goes crazy. They go crazy. So they adapted it to like 2023 version of that. And it's like this electronic chirping. And so the person just hears this chirping in their house and they can't find it.
Hey, yo, what up?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what up?
It's an old boost.
Dude,
What up?
it's like the one black person in the show just has a chirp in their apartment. I was just like, yo, who wrote this show? Who wrote this fucking show?
What would they say? Because on the commercial, you get the chirp and you'd be like, yo, what up? What would you say with the chirp? You're like, chirp, chirp. And you're like, yo, what's up, bull? Like,
Yo.
what do you say?
Do you remember the time when those? I missed that. I never had a chirp. I was never cool enough to have a boost
Yeah,
or a Nextel.
we should just download chirp apps.
and just start chirping.
We could chirp each other.
But the chirp is so wild. You can like, how many times do you think niggas got in trouble for chirps? Like some dude chirped his homie just like, yo, bitches asking about you at the party, and then he just laying there with his girl like, because they're.
Wait, was the chirp a quick little recording?
No, it was basically like a walkie-talkie. Like your phone had a built-in walkie-talkie, but you had like a number. You had
It was Boost Mobile.
You could do it with Boost Mobile or if you had Nextel.
Yeah,
Nextel was like the plan version.
there we go. Bring it up on the screen.
Which one? That one?
That was the one. If you had the gray one, you were like, getting
You're
it.
the man if you had this one, dude. You had like $50 to spend at the track.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We're back.
You can spend this was like $200. This was a $200 phone back in the day.
Yeah, it was definitely, This is
that one that had the.
You see that big thick gray thing on the side over there?
Yeah, the little side button. You hit that. Right access to your homie.
Did you have? So you basically had people like in your fucking top 8, like MySpace, and they would be the ones that would hear that.
No, like you go to the person, you like hit, you make sure it's going to their number, and then you go.
You did have some sort of contact. I just don't remember how that shit worked. I never had one.
Yeah,
I never.
But like when
had a track phone,
when someone messages you, you can like you chirp it back, so it would like automatically go back to them.
Oh, so you couldn't? You would hear like a boop boop,
and
then you had to like let them through, basically. Yeah. Oh, so they couldn't be like boop boop, and then just say some wild shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I had the last sidekick, the 20.
I always wanted the sidekick.
The sidekick was like, sidekick used to get people pussy.
I had
if you had
if they bring back the sidekick, but with where it's like a foldable sliding sidekick.
They got the folding phones. It would have to be. They just have to call it a sidekick.
Just like, oh, dude.
Or it works like a folding phone, but it somehow flips.
Dude, all right, okay. So it's a folding phone. Wait, can I see? I need another phone real fast. I need another device, and I need a controller too.
Controller?
Yeah, dude.
Also, can I have $5?
Yeah. I need another $30.
You guys need so much.
All right, so look. You see how it has the side button? See how it has the side controls? It's like this with the side controls, and then this flips.
But it's like a phone?
Yeah.
That's too much controls.
No, I mean, no, not like.
How's that fit in your pocket?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like side. It fits in the pocket. It doesn't fit in your pocket like this. It's 3 screens. Like every foldable looks like 2 screens, but they're all actually like 3.
One Plus just dropped a dope looking foldable. Man, I wish I like.
Marquez said it's all right, dude.
That's my guy. But but it looks nice though.
That's the black
BHD.
Yeah.
Like the tech black guy.
He lives in Jersey. We gotta get him on.
He's fucking out of. He was on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I know. We've never had anyone that's been on Joe Rogan.
I had the same thought.
Have we?
No.
Ryan Long. We got one.
We have Ryan
Long on. That was OG.
No, it wasn't.
You guys had Ryan Long on when I was quiet.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
You're getting Ryan Long mixed with Column.
No, you had Ryan Long on too, dude.
We definitely never had Ryan.
Are you thinking of Alex Grubar?
Dude, before you started talking, these were the guests we had. We had Column.
This is totally crazy.
We had you.
Did have Cullum.
We had Grubard and Gordon. And that's
Alex.
Pat George.
No, I know who you're getting
Nicholas,
confused with.
Pat George.
Mike Cannon.
Mike Cannon.
That's who you might be getting. That's the only.
We had Mike Cannon.
We didn't even know. I didn't know Ryan Long like that though. He's still the one out of the boys cast I know the least. I know Danny. Like Danny.
Yeah, we could get Danny, but definitely not Ryan.
Yeah. You're definitely having a thing in your mind where you're thinking we did a thing that we didn't do.
I don't know, dude. And it's right there. Just search PITM Ryan Long, dude.
We can do it. And my nigga.
Wait, dude.
We were talking.
Look it up, dude. Look it up.
Dude, I swear.
I want it to be real. Yeah, it's just his tour dates.
We never had him.
All right.
Ryan Long, do a pod.
I didn't even know him as personally until after you started talking.
Nope, doesn't work. Panties ITM Ryan Long. That's how I find all guests. Panties ITM.
Yeah, he did a sketch with the word panty in the title. That's the closest we had him on.
That was my bad. I did this to a guy in Iowa. He was trying to tell me He was like a production guy. He was trying to tell me how wrestling rings work. He was like, there's a bunch of millions or thousands of springs under the ring. I was like, no, it's not. It's just wood. And he was like, no, there's springs. I was like, no, dude, it's just wood.
And he's like, I work in this business.
He didn't even say anything. I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm a fucking idiot, bro. I was like, you work here. What the fuck do I know? Like,
You hit him with that unshakable confidence.
Yeah. It just,
if I'll be wrong until proven right, whatever.
Yeah,
right.
but
Oh yeah,
yeah, innocent until proven or guilty.
you're right. You're right until you're not right.
Hey man, fuck the internet because of that.
The internet's ruined your confidence. Like not your confidence, but like your confidence power through move.
That was so fun.
What?
When you didn't have the internet right at your fucking hands.
I barely remember it anymore though.
But I do remember being able to like argue because I remember. We're all the same age generally, right? Yeah.
You're old, not me, man.
We're the same age.
Yeah, I know.
Same size.
We all shit blood sometimes now.
Wait, technically, I'm the youngest.
Huh?
Technically,
You are the youngest. You are the youngest.
Wait, your birthday's in
January.
February.
You guys might have the same birthday day.
I might be the oldest. Wait, what year were you born?
90.
Okay, then I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, my young bulls.
Andy's birthday is March 15th.
Second.
Fuck. Okay, yours is January 15th. 5th.
And yours is August.
It's not June.
27th.
27th.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys are pretty close in birthdays, though.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Andy, if your mom would have, or Nate, if your mom would have held on a little bit longer, dude.
She'd have probably died. I was big as shit. I was a big ass baby. That's the thing that sucks. It's to be a big ass baby, but a small man. It all might grow it in the womb. Like, he's gonna be in the NBA.
You're big in the context of leaving vaginas.